I'm coming to you as a citizen of the world and as a brothers and sister, and to address the issue at stake. There are many issues at stake. We have the war still going on between Russia and Ukraine, and we are also the recent, again, renewed hostilities in the Middle East. And out of the two wars, which one's the oldest one? Actually, the one that just was reenacted, which is the situation in the Middle East between Palestine or maybe Gaza or maybe Hamas and Israel. As you can hear it, I can't say for sure which one is it. Is it Hamas? Is it Palestine? Is it Gaza? Or is just one group of people against the state of Israel? Okay, well, either way, it doesn't even matter. What I'm here to advocate is for peace. For peace, and that I've been saying, it can't be said too much, but I've been saying over the years, from generation to generation, the young people from Israel and Palestine walk down the street around the world looking over their shoulders. Looking over their shoulders. Why this new generation, the new younger people, cannot live in peace? If they are all also endowed by the Creator with unalienable rights, among which life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's not only meant for the United States of America, that's not only meant for Africa, that's not only meant for Europe, it's meant for the world. And nobody is to be blamed than we the people as a global community. To individually, either we can finance or help, or we can, well, I don't have no platform, I'm not on TV, I'm not on any major network, but hopefully this can be seen by many people and reach people who make the decision as far as this conflict. The same way we have a unified Vietnam after the Vietnam War. I'm advocating for a unified Israel and Palestine. The name you're going to call it doesn't even matter. It's something that you can discuss among yourself. The name can be a word in Hebrew, a word in Arabic, together to make it one beautiful nation. One beautiful, peaceful, rich, organized, lovable nation. I think history itself probably made a case as to you guys need to live together. For what I understand, I've never been in a region. There's an area where all of you can go and pray. Temple Mount for the Jew, Al-Aqsa, if I'm saying it right, Masjid or Mosque for the Muslim, and a Christian church, I believe a Catholic church for the Christian. So the three major religions in the region are all represented there because all the Messiah or God that you may call it that came chose that very part to make it the headquarters or the temple or the prayer area. I think your ancestors were telling you something. Your framers, well, if I can call it, in the ideals of the United States of America, we say framers, if they probably foresaw what is happening now and trying to guide you into unity. Everybody have, all the nation, League of Nations, United Nations, European Union, the regions, everybody have trying to negotiate for peace by advocating two-state solution. And that have not worked. That is not likely to work. And even if it worked, hostility won't stop. In fact, maybe even worse. Because if it's a war between nation and nation, it won't be discrimination in how we drop the bombs. So therefore, it might end up being worse. I'm here as a public policy scholar, practitioner, to advise or to inform policy that I believe a one-state solution is the way to go. One nation state with a border, I guess on the west side to be the Mediterranean Sea, on the east side to be Jordan, in the north to be Lebanon, and in the south to be Egypt. And that would be one big nation comprised of both Arabs, Hebrew, and other minority group in the land where you are today. In Israel, you have Arabs who are of Israel nationality. In Palestine, being that you guys are so close and family for that matter, I would assume that there are also Hebrew-speaking people who claim Palestinian as a nationality, for lack of a better word. So if you divide this region in two and have two different states, something that I want to reflect on, most of the places in the Middle East, all the way to Saudi Arabia, to United Arab Emirates, are all oil-rich countries, except that particular area. That particular area. So, being that they have the same geological content and geography, there's a likely chance that sooner or later, oil, gas, other minerals can be found in that area. And randomly can be anywhere. Can be in the West Bank. Can be in Gaza. Or can be somewhere along the stretch of Israel. South to east. North to south. And then what happened? If, let's say, oil discovered in the West Bank, if that's more, then become that powerful. What's likely to happen? I don't even want to dwell on that. But you have an idea about what's likely to happen. So therefore, even that's far-fetched. That's a possibility. But what matters the most is the union of people, brothers and sisters. Last time I went on to check to see what it means to be anti-Semites or anti-Semite, because I heard that word a lot. And the way they put it is that when you are anti-Semite, you are anti-Jew. But then I find out that Semite is a group of people who almost have the same roots of their languages. Like we say, we speak English, French, German, Spanish. They're all kind of like Roman, Roman origin. So the same thing. So Arab is a Semitic language. Amharic is a Semitic language. Hebrew is a Semitic language. So if you're anti-Semite, then you're anti-Arab, you're anti-Amharic, you're anti-Yiddish, you're anti-Hebrew. So politics has to be taken out of this, so that we can be just knowing that these people are brothers and sisters, and them living together and pray amen will be the best way going forward. Why the children of Israel have to walk down the street and look over their shoulder everywhere they are? Why the Palestinian, the children of Palestine, have to walk around, look over their shoulders? Because what they are. If we are all born equal, and we are all endowed by our creators of certain unalienable rights, among which the right to life, the right to liberty, and the right to the pursuit of happiness, why these two guys, these two groups, these two cousins, these two brothers and sisters cannot just live and pursue happiness altogether? Why? What is the reason? It doesn't matter the religious belief they have. It doesn't matter who took the land before who, came before who, and who was there before who. We cannot go back in history and say, you know what, I was there before you were here before me, my ancestors. This don't lead us anywhere, because that's where he has led us to where we are. Getting worse as time progresses. One point in time, people were fighting with arrow. And then came the gunpowder. And then came the cannon. And then came the bombs. And now bomb being more sophisticated. So there's more mass killing. When this is going to stop? After we have destroyed humanity, and there's no more human to fight, and we don't even exist ourselves, because we're killing our posterity. Arab children deserve to live. Jewish children deserve to live. Hebrew children deserve to live. They are our children. Arabs' children are our children. Hebrew children are our children. You are cousins. You are brothers. Please embrace each other. Forget about two-state solution. Let's have one big state. Like we said, Madingo. Nite kumbo. Nite kumbo. Nika franyonka adi kumba kelimbo. Meaning what? This is just a half, this is just a half. You put them together, you make one whole. May God bless us. May the saints guide us.